Hey everybody, welcome to our IsaBody support call. Thanks for tuning in this evening. I'm super excited for everyone on an IsaBody challenge. If you're thinking about doing it, I totally recommend. And the reason why is because getting great new habits that you can really live each day to the fullest. I think life is about each day. It's not about getting to the end goal. So the better you are with your energy, the more comfortable you are in your body, and the happier you're feeling, you're going to seize each day better. And I think the system really helps you get to that place where you can really feel like you're the best version of you. And it's great to have support on that journey as well. And the idea of this call is to help everyone, inspire them to get into action and give them ideas on how to keep going and carry on their journey. So enjoy it as well. So I'm Christina Laurich. I have been using Isagenix for coming up 3 years now. So before I started, I was bloated, tired. It's just really changed my life, and especially the IsaBody challenge. So I really feel like I'm the best version of me, but I keep working on that to be better. So that's cool. And we are here tonight. We've got a special guest. We have Mick Willis with us tonight. And what we love to do is share other people's journeys so we can learn from them and their experience. So welcome, Mick. Thanks so much for joining us on the call tonight.
My pleasure.
Excellent. So good to have you here. What I was wondering, if we could start off, like just from, if you reflect back to when you first started the program, Isagenix, and your first 30 days, do you want to just share what that experience was like initially, what your story was back in the beginning?
Yeah, for sure. Hi, everybody. So, like my before Isagenix story was, I started Isagenix for weight loss, and I needed to improve my sleep, my energy levels, and all that sort of thing. So before Isagenix, I'd put on a lot of weight after being quite active all my life, and with the stresses of work and everything like that, I just let myself go a bit, and really needed to take control of my health again. So my first 30 days, I lost about, I think it was 8 kilos, but what I covered was in that first week was the shift in my energy levels. I really did start to feel so much more energetic, and the kilos just kept falling off that month. So that was really good, my first 30 days. And then I sort of really kicked it up for another 30 days as well. And sort of had a total weight loss of about 14 kilos in over 2 months.
That's awesome. So who introduced you to the program?
I was introduced to the program by my gorgeous wife, Nadine. She started a few months before me, and I was one of those skeptical people that thought this is just another shake diet, another fad thing that she was doing. But after seeing her sort of results and her transformation, exercise and sleeping better, less stress, I still wasn't convinced. And then it sort of got to the point where I saw a photo of myself while we were away on holidays a few months earlier, that I sort of saw that and I've gone, I need to do something. I knew I was overweight. I knew I was tired all the time. I knew I wasn't sleeping well, but I wasn't in that mindset to do anything about it at that time. So, after Nadine's results, I said, get me the box. And
That's how it started.
That's how it started.
Thank you, Nadine. We're forever grateful.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what about your first IsaBody challenge? Is it something that you kicked off with straight away, or something you started after?
No, it wasn't. We didn't really know a great deal about the IsaBody challenge to start with, unfortunately. But our first one was a terrible one, really. Like, we had all these, I suppose, good intentions of really getting into it. And we did for a while, but I think it was, our first one was like around this time of year. So it was hot. We weren't at the gym, we were at home. So working out, we sort of really got into it for a while, and then it just fell away. And we weren't committed, so we hadn't set ourselves up properly for it. So, yeah, we sort of got results, but nowhere near what we could have or should have. And then our second one, which we finished in January, I'd say was more of a better experience for us as well. We were more committed, and we did, again, got pretty good results. However, it was interrupted with a trip to the States for about 4.5, 5 weeks. So it all sort of, that period sort of set us back. So, but we decided before that one finished that we would basically start another one straight away, and we were full tilt into it. We've really set our goals of what we want to do, what we want to achieve. We've really got I suppose our goals and our focus set, and we've got the support with a training program, and just we've gone and I suppose we sought help to get us the best results, as like with the training aspect, and then also with our nutritional aspect. So integrating obviously isogenic and the AMP range with a sort of a better designed diet to help us maximise our results.
Awesome. So a couple of things from that. You attempted an IsaBody challenge and didn't quite go to plan, but that's okay. Didn't put you off, which is
no.
Sometimes your first attempt isn't always, going to be the strong one. It's more about becoming and forming new habits. Is that what you found? Just like assessing where you're at.
Yeah, with the first one, we didn't know anything about it. We didn't tap into any support groups. Like, we didn't tap into any other motivation or accountability partners or anything like that. So that first one, is I suppose an uneducated attempt at it and an unsupported attempt. So the second time round, we were like more disciplined, and we did have a bit more support, and we were a bit more accountable. But towards the end of it, like, we knew we weren't going to get the results. So then we sat down and we said, like, we are going to go 100% full tilt at this one, because like we're coming up to 40 next year. So we said to ourselves, like, we are going to be fit in 40. We're going to be in the best shape of our lives when we hit 40. And this is just the start of it. So this IsaBody challenge runs us through, I think, till April or May, and then we'll be straight into another one. And we'll just continue on this path so we can just be the best versions of ourselves. And I think it really does help with setting goals and motivation and being accountable by participating in the IsaBody challenge. I think the motivation you get from other people's journeys and stories is it's hard to sort of, I suppose, quantify how much that really does help in relation to your own journey. Having things like tonight's call is, I may be able to reach out and, inspire someone or help someone. And if I can do that, that's what it's all about. So it's, this one's full tilt. So
absolutely. Yeah, that's the idea of the Sunday night call, trying to get everyone the right mindset for kicking off their week, for the week ahead, like getting in the right sort of frame of mind to, power on through the journey.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. It is a total mindset. Like, we didn't have it in the first two. We have it now. As I said, we've got a training program. We're watching, it's a bit better. So we are focused, and we are accountable to each other. We're prepared to do the do for this one, and to do what it takes to get the best results for us. And it's all about us feeling comfortable in our skin and our clothes, and just being happy with who we are. And I think having the IsaBody challenge there, like Isagenic's doing that for us, is just, it's an awesome thing for the company to put on and do.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, the goal being to impact world health. So if everyone's actually doing the IsaBody challenge, it combines everything for the best health. Well, you've got your cleansing, your rest, your exercising, you're having awesome nutrition. So that's how you get to impact world health, because people are aging healthy. And
exactly.
Yeah.
And if I can help people along the way and be an inspiration to say, well, you know, he's come from this is what he looked like, you know, this is where he's at, and to where, you know, I'm just an average Joe person. I'm no one special. So if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Do you know what excites me is that getting older, like I really think there's a lot of people that are going to redefine what an elderly person looks like. There's going to be like a lot of fit, you know, strong older people, and I find that really exciting. I want to be that one. I still want to have some muscle tone, and you know, I love it. It excites me.
Yeah. As it says, 40, I am fitter, healthier, stronger than I was when I was in my 20s playing rugby. It's totally different. My body's loving me now because I'm not playing rugby and I'm not getting around every weekend. But just the fitness and the strength and the conditioning, I feel so much better than I did, 20 years ago when I was playing rugby.
How awesome is that? I can back that as well. I feel the same for sure. It's awesome. So one of the things is, like, I think a lot of people do start a challenge. What is the key for you for staying motivated? How do you keep on track now? You've obviously got into a bit of a rhythm, perhaps, or?
Yeah, getting into the routine, getting yourself organised, like knowing what you're going to do that week, I suppose, exercise-wise, knowing what you're doing nutritionally as well, how you're integrating isogenics with normal food, because you do have to have normal food. You do have to eat more. You do have to consume more calories. I think that's a thing that I didn't understand to start with. So we were working out, and then I was hungry, but I didn't want to eat because I didn't want to put on weight. So, but yeah, setting the goals, and especially working in a team, like with my wife Nadine. So we're working together, pushing each other harder each time in the gym. So it is really good having someone to be accountable with and someone to push you, keep you on track.
Yes, accountability partners, they are so awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Definitely worth having. And I just wanted to point out as well, because you've got this rhythm and you've decided already that you're going to finish this next challenge and enroll straight away. And why wouldn't you, when you get $200 for free?
Exactly, like $200 worth of products just for participating. It's free to enroll. It's free to do. You get $200 worth of products, and you just keep going. Like, why wouldn't you want to do it? And hey, there's like 10 grand first prize. There's 50 grand's worth of prizes in total. Trips overseas, around Australia. Like, why wouldn't you want to do something to benefit your own health?
You've got me at the $200. It's cheaper than it. That adds up. Especially if there's a couple of you, that's $400.
Yeah.
3 times a year. I can't even do that maths.
Well, it's $1,200.
Thanks.
So, yeah, so it's really good. So there is their incentives, and then when you do finish, you get a little present from the company as well, just completing it. So, and for everyone out there, like support-wise, like to have support from people who don't know you, but all they want to do is wish the best for you and to encourage you to get to your goals. And with goals, you need to set little goals to start with. Like, don't set outlandish goals that you are just never going to achieve, because if you do that, you're setting yourself up for failure. So short goals, or short-term goals, and hit that goal, whether it be PBs in weights, or being able to do more reps at a certain weight, or just being able to just extend yourself a little bit more physically, and that helps keep you accountable too, and motivated. So you keep motivated to keep getting, improving yourself.
Yeah, that's a perfect point about setting small goals, because they're attainable, and they keep you inspired, don't they? Keep you on track. So little goals to start with. And just bear in mind that each challenge adds up, and each small achievement that you have, each IsaBody challenge builds into something more and more. And then if you compare your first challenge with the most recent over time, the transformation is even more phenomenal.
Exactly.
Wow.
And then you start to train your body as well, so it responds better when you get back into it. If that muscle memory, so it does make it easier to keep achieving higher goals.
Absolutely. I want to ask you about cleansing, because it's a passion of mine. I'm cleansing today. Sunday's cleanse day. Who else is cleansing? Anyone? Don is normally cleansing on Sunday.
Yeah, I still use cleansing as part of my regime. I was scared to death of cleansing to start with. I didn't do one for quite some time when I first started, and then when I finally did, I found out it was quite easy, and then I actually felt really good the next day. So we use cleansing now as on a rest day from a workout, just to recharge, reinvigorate, so then we can get back into the training, and you do just feel more energized, and you just feel so much better after having that rest day, and it's really good. So cleansing does
that come down to a weekly thing for you then? So you cleanse?
Yeah, pretty much. We'll cleanse once a week, and everyone knows the benefits of cleansing just on a cellular level, and just. But weight-wise and training-wise, it is really good to lean down and strip that fat and promote muscle growth. So it is, and just boost energy levels too for your workouts. So it is something that we try and work in every week and on a rest day. And I think it just really helps with your results.
Yeah, that's right. I remember my first IsaBody challenge. That was my commitment was doing one a week for the challenge. And I think if anyone, even if they didn't build in a huge exercise regime or routine initially, even if they did that one commitment for that period of time, they're going to start to feel more energized and see the difference.
Of course.
Great.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So many benefits, especially the clarity of mind. Love that. What about your favorite easy meal? You said that you realized later when you sort of looked into it how much more you actually had to eat, which I was amazed at too. I was doing just the 2 shakes in a meal and was like, no, now you're training, you need to eat more. So, yeah.
Well, I love like eggs and fish and salmon and stuff, but we've recently just discovered, I don't know how it took us so long, was just like a couple of grams of Greek yogurt with a scoop of the shake with berries or granola or honey and stuff like that. So that's a really good, like about 34 grams of protein. It is more than a snack. It's almost a meal, but it is really good sort of just boost for your protein and your carbs and your fats. So that's a really. But I love eggs. I eat boiled eggs all the time. I just I love them, and we're incorporating like a bit more salmon as well now into our diets. But the protein or the Greek yogurt and the shake and that sort of thing. That's a really good sort of meal / snack at the moment. I'm loving it.
So you just put whatever flavour shake you want in there, a couple of scoops. Is that how you whip it up?
Yeah, it's just about 200 grams of Greek yogurt, just from like natural Greek yogurt with 1 scoop of shake, whatever flavour you'd like. Add granola or strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, bit of honey with some of them. So just mix it up. So they're a really good high protein snack or meal. Well, I'd say an extra meal. It's a bit more than a snack. About half of it would be a good snack, but this is a really good sort of filling in between meal for working out. I think it's just really
awesome. We've actually tried the turning that into ice cream. I haven't really had it just as a yogurt with the shake, but I've put the yogurt and the shake and frozen it for ice cream, strawberry ice cream.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, put some chocolate chips in there from your IsaDelight. How's that? Chocolate chip ice cream.
Awesome. I'll try that.
Yes. What about your favourite product? If you wanted to choose one product that was your favourite,
but energy and performance wise,
Yeah.
The Recover. So Recover, I think is it is really, really in preventing second day stiffness of your muscles. It really does seem to help, and the science behind it is it removes the lactic acid from your muscles. So you really don't get that 2 day stiffness and soreness. So you're able to get back into working out quicker. So I'd say at this stage, the AMP Recover, which I utilise with the ISA Pro. So post workout, after every workout, I'll have the Recover with ISA Pro.
Okay, you just mix them together, whip them up in the blender, or you?
Yeah, just about, well, it depends, about 200 mils of water, some ice, 1.5 scoops of ISA Pro with a couple of scoops of the Recover. Just blend it up in the ISA blender and just have that about within that 30 minutes after the workout to maximise, obviously, the uptake of the protein to your muscles for the lean muscle building, and also with the Recover to remove the lactic acid and all the build up in your muscles, so you do have that better recovery, so you can get back into the workouts sooner.
Awesome. Cool. And so you're in a challenge at the moment, and
Yes.
so what's your current goals? You really just want to, what is it? You want abs? Or you want bigger muscles?
Yeah.
What are you?
I'm not trying to. No,
I'm actually sorry.
I'm trying to. Well, I do, but you can't see them that well. Well, you couldn't. But no, I really wanted to tone. So our workout at the moment is more like strength and conditioning. So we're doing a lot of core work, not bulking up or trying not to bulk up too much, but just trying to really just get ripped, like have that washboard and just the muscle definition. I don't want to be huge.
Yeah.
I just really want to be, I suppose, like lean down. So, but sort of get that more muscle definition, and a bit of size will come with that. But it's just more about really stripping the fat. So I had a scan before we started, and I was about between, depending on what you say, about 11.5 to 12% body fat. So I really want to drop only a couple of percent body fat, which isn't a great deal, but that last little bit is quite hard. So just between the 8 to 10% body fat, and just to lean and get more definition.
Awesome. And just out of interest, when you had your scan, how did the core of your body look? What was it looking like? Was it looking pretty blue? Different colours?
It wasn't a full DEX scan, like a full.
It wasn't a full one? Okay.
It was a different type.
More just body fat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the one, I think.
Yeah. So a bit. Yeah. So when I say 11%, I suppose it's between 11 and 13% body fat. But yeah, so we will be getting the proper scans halfway through and at the end.
It's so worth it. I was amazed at that, how I'd be love to see it before I was that the core of my body was really blue, and I just know that that's a really good thing. That's a lot of visceral fat that often does show up in those scans, wasn't there. So, and I'd put that down. Well, awesome system that we get to follow.
Oh, of course, yeah. It's and that's just the key, isn't it? Like, it's an awesome products with an awesome program with an awesome community. There's nothing I can say about the whole thing.
So for someone who's just thinking about starting an IsaBody challenge, what advice would you give to them to get started? And what advice would you say to them if they're thinking about getting started?
I think one of the best thing, or the most important things you have to do is set those small goals, those achievable goals to get you going. So you need to have the mindset that you are, it's 16 weeks. that you need to be disciplined in whatever shape or form with your diet and your training and exercise. But it may not be just energy and performance side of things. Your ISO challenge might be the weight loss journey. There's the so just be focused and know that you can do it. Trust the system, trust the products, and surround yourself with the support that's out there. Keep tapped into things. Keep tapped into calls like this or the Facebook groups. Just put yourself out there to let others help you and motivate you too. Don't think you're alone, but just, set small goals, set routines, and just find someone to help you, like an accountability partner as well.
Awesome. I love those tips. They're fantastic. And
also, sorry, one more. Find yourself, and there's plenty of them in the Isogenics community. Like our PT, we've got a personal trainer who we met through Isogenics. He lives on the Gold Coast, but he's keeping us motivated too. So that's another thing, maybe that someone, looking to start can maybe align themselves with, or reach out for some assistance from a PT or someone in the Isogenics community to help them out.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, we've got Hayley and Dinah on the line too. So I was wondering if, Hayley, do you want to share quickly your story, just briefly, and then if you've got a question for Mick as well, relating to IsaBody, or that would be cool. Is that cool?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
we've got about
okay.
10 minutes, so that'll be cool.
Okay. Okay, so I'll just start with my story, I guess. So before Isogenics, I felt quite bloated, uncomfortable with myself, and definitely my sporting performance wasn't where I wanted it to be. I was introduced to Isogenics by Christina nearly 3 years ago. And basically, in a nutshell, it's been not only a game changer, not only a lifestyle, but it's changed my life, and I've been able to impact hundreds of others along the way. My sporting performance has gone through the roof, and even though I've had ups and downs over the last 3 years, the best part about it is my down now is nowhere near what my down used to be, and my new normal is so much better than what my normal used to be as well. And another great thing is I now have a solution and a system that I can use to stay healthy in a normal everyday environment where I never had access to that beforehand. So thank you for Isogenics and being, recommended. That's been a game changer. The only question, how often do you see a personal trainer? I'd love to know, is it something where you get a training program from them? Do you just get advice when you need it, or do you see them regularly on a weekly or fortnightly basis?
We don't see him regularly because he's on the Gold Coast and we're in Sydney, but we do keep in contact quite often. Every few days, you'll just see how we're going. Where programs are set for sort of like basically a 4-week period, and then we reassess where we are and I suppose what goals we hit and where we're at, and so it'll all get reassessed and the workout will be adapted our next portion. So every 4 weeks, so 4 times through this, we'll mix it up just to get the best results possible. But we're in constant contact, always keeping an eye on it, making sure we send in photos and updates and keeping posted where we're at.
That's awesome. Isn't it fantastic that, like, when you align yourself to a company like Isogenics, you get to meet talented people that can support you and help you achieve your goals? Like, it's so amazing, right?
Oh, that's it. That's what I say to like a lot of people that we speak to about Isogenics or are new to Isogenics is that the support is out there. It doesn't matter what your goals are or what your needs are. There is someone out there who can relate to you, who doesn't know that, hey, he's willing to support you. So it is amazing that Isogenics does bring so many different people together from so many different walks of life, and everyone sort of has that one goal to improve their health, and everyone's out there to help you. So it's absolutely awesome.
Yeah, love it. No, that's awesome. And I totally agree. I've made some awesome friendships I'll have for life. And it's also brought my family more health and happiness. And there's a large part of our family that are really close now because of it. And it makes me very grateful. So, yeah, thank you. I love your story. It's very inspiring.
Thank you, Hale.
Awesome. I love it too. And I just want to also point out, because I just was thinking about when you were sharing your story before, how you went away, because 16 weeks is a long time, and you actually went away overseas, and you had a period of time where you actually, weren't focused on the challenge, and just how that happens in life. So,
It does.
But you keep going.
Yeah. So when we were away, we enjoyed ourselves. We maintained the guys like Isogenics over there, but we didn't sort of the exercise dropped off. But it is like when we got home, we got back into it. And as I said, we didn't get the gains or the results we wanted to, but we accepted that because we did go away. But it just gave us more of an opportunity to get that mindset set for this challenge. And then, like, we're off to Fiji in the morning, and I'll be taking, like, we've got all the exercise gear, we've got the boxing gloves going, so we'll be training, once a day while we're over there. So
you are awesome. That's fantastic. Well, thank you doubly for being on the call tonight then.
That's right.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
So that's it. You just work it into your lifestyle, like the program, like the training. If you're committed and you've got your mindset ready, you'll do whatever it takes.
Yes, because you're feeling great once you get into the rhythm of it, aren't you? And you just want to keep that feeling.
Yeah, it's addictive.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle. Exactly right. Awesome. We've got is Dinah still here? Dinah, we've got a couple of minutes. Do you just want to jump on too?
Hi.
Hi. It can only be a 30-second story because we have enough time for longer. And a quick question.
And a quick question. Well, I'm just, I'm sorry, I'm really out of it. I'm really tired. I've had a busy weekend and just doing meal prep at the moment, trying to get to bed. So my story is Hayley introduced me to the product. I think it's going back about 2 years ago now. And I started my first IsaBody challenge and didn't finish. I think we were over in Vietnam when mine finished, and we just didn't finish it. So my next one, as you said, like, I prepared myself for it and organised, had a plan in place, and I was a lot more successful because I was ready for it and organised that. So and I'm actually due to sign up for another IsaBody challenge. But through doing those IsaBody challenge, it definitely got me into a system of being ready and set and getting myself ready for the week and organised. And then I went into doing the bikini competitions. So now it's just a natural part of my everyday life, is being organised and ready and getting stuff done. So, yeah. So, question, I guess, like, a lot of men will usually say, oh, why would we want to do, something like that, or that sort of, it's because we want to bulk up, or we want to get muscle. How would you, I guess, answer that kind of question if someone had said something like that to you?
That they just want to bulk up?
Yeah, well, a lot of men, I guess, that I come across, they're kind of like, oh, we don't need that kind of stuff because we're trying to bulk up, or we're trying to build muscle. And even though you tell them, it's about building lean muscle and building healthy muscle and that sort of stuff, they, I guess, because it's not a huge mass bulking protein powder that they see advertised, they've got, I guess, hesitations about it.
Yeah, I think the best way to deal with that is education for them.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, especially in the bodybuilding game or in just the gym junkie game, like the guys who just go there and like they're all taking supplements. They're all, you know, using protein drinks and powders and pre-workouts and stuff like that. I suppose it's just being able to educate them and open their eyes to what the actual energy and performance side of this program is all about. It's not just a weight loss program. Like the energy and performance side of it is absolutely amazing. Like the AMP range is being designed just to totally support energy, like you know, training and sports and everything like that. So it is just about educating. Like I go to the gym and you see them, you know, they all walk in, like the gyms are selling the protein, you know, the muscle mass things and stuff like that, but our protein's so much better. But I suppose, again, I wasn't educated for the fact that I would have to eat more, you know, real food as such.